Hello everybody and welcome to day 11 of the Trailblazer Reloaded League. In the last video, I did a bunch of necks where I managed to get myself this beautiful Zerite crossbow, along with some Zerite vambraces, along with full Torva. I got completely spooned at necks. I don't know the exact drop rates, it's kind of hard to tell in leagues, but my necks log is insane, and I am ready to put it to use today. But first, my Soul Wars XP has reset, so I need to go play some games because I don't have enough zeal. So I'm going to go do some Soul Wars, and then probably going to be heading to raids. I don't really know yet, but first thing to do is Soul Wars. Alright, one game of Soul Wars later, I have 414 zeal. Obviously, it's all going into prayer, not only because that's the best thing to do, but it's also the only combat I don't have at 99 yet. So there is a max prayer XP there, a 95 prayer. Feels very good. Gonna go and do one more game though, just so I have zeal for tomorrow. Well, I have exactly 400 zeal for tomorrow. That is perfect. Now, I think I'm going to TOA. And there is the first raid of the day. No purple, sadly, but we did that in 1651. I think our last best was like 24 minutes, so the gear upgrades are coming in, and I am blasting. Raid number 2 for the day. And no purple. There's going to be some more raids later in the video, but for now, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. My friend had to go, and I want to go and do something else for now. Specifically, I would like to go and train some Slayer. If I can get to 91, I can go and kill Cerberus, and I'm already using all 3 of the boots that Cerberus can upgrade. So yeah, I want to go and do some of that, but I need to get there first, so I'm going to go do some Slayer. So I got a task to kill Abyssal Demons in the Abyss, which means I can go and do some Sire. I think bossing is going to be the best way for me to get Slayer experience, considering my build is all about specking with Ruby Bolts. I need targets with high HP, which bosses do have. Unfortunately, Sire, not so much. I can only get a few Bolt specs off before it becomes useless. But either way, I'm going to go try out some Sire. Hopefully, it works pretty well. I'm just going to be ranging the whole thing, so I've never done that before, so we'll see how it goes. I got it unsired on my first kill. Oh, let's go. So, this is what I was talking about. The first phase of Sire, well, after you defeat the systems, is very easy for me. I literally just spec him like 3 or 4 times, however many it lets me, and he dies. The second phase is the part that I actually have to, you know, do damage to him normally with diamond bolts, and this is the part that ends up taking a little bit. Although, fortunately, because of the damage carryover, he's already, like, extremely low. But turns out that so much of my damage just comes from Ruby Bolts that by the time he gets this low, this is when I wish I had the Executioner's Axe. Because, man, it would be such a good combo. But either way, that's sort of what I've been doing. Another unsired. And a third unsired right when I was about to end the trip anyway. That's nice. So I don't really think any of the drops from these unsireds are actually going to be useful. The only thing I'm hoping is that I saw a post on the Reddit that somebody used 3 unsireds and got 3 of the same bludgeon piece. I'm hoping that they have fixed that, but let's just see what we get. Alright, bludgeon piece. Alright, an abyssal dagger, cool. A second Abyssal Dagger. Okay. I was gonna say, I think the Abyssal Dagger might actually be useful for me. I think it's more DPS than the Whip at TOA, because most of the bosses are weak to stab, at least the ones that I'll be meleeing, so that is kind of useful. 2 of them, on the other hand, not so much, but yeah, there's 200 points for equipping it. Hey, let's go, another unsired. I feel like I'm getting pretty lucky with these. I actually was just about to stop killing Sire. I realized that none of the other drops are useful for me, and I just sort of don't really like this boss. But I'm just going to go and dump this unsired, see what we get, and then probably go and finish the task at the regular Abbey Demons, and then just move on to something else, because, yeah, I'm just not really feeling Sire right now. Cool. Okay, Konar, now you're just taunting me. I'm only 88 Slayer, and I have no way to make wild pies. The only way I can get them is by hunting eclectic implings for a 1 in 100 drop. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait, but that's just mean, Konar. I've been doing Slayer most of this morning, other than a small break to go and eat, but it's in the sort of slow, grindy part of the Slayer leveling process. I'm currently 89, about a third of the way to 90, and yeah, I'm just killing a bunch of mobs that don't really have any interesting drops, that aren't really that cool, so here's your update. I'm probably just going to keep going for a little bit until my friend is ready to go and raid. I would like to go back into Chambers. A Dex would be amazing, and there's a lot of other cool upgrades there. So yeah, for now, I'm just going to keep grinding Slayer until we are ready to go back to either Cox or TOA. Like I said, it's too bad. My build is 100% focused on killing one big guy, which generally Slayer is more about killing lots of little guys, which is not my strong suit compared to a lot of other people. Now, obviously, it's still faster than on the main game, not just because I have 16 times experience, but because I'm doing a buttload of damage with this crossbow, even still. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to jumping back into raids, even getting to 91 and going to kill some Cerberus. I think I'm going to shred through Cerberus, so hopefully we can get there soon, but you know, you gotta get there, and that's what we're doing now. Alright, well, my friend said he's ready to send some raids. I think we're gonna go over to Chambers and try our luck there, and I got 90 Slayer, so one more level to go after this, but yeah, time for some raids. This raid is going so much better than the last one. Combination of better gear and knowing what we're doing and just sort of an overall feeling of confidence really makes a difference. Well, there was our first raid. A lot more successful, like I said. Pretty high chance for a purple there, but unfortunately neither of us got one. Raid number 2. So we've discovered that there's no point bringing any switches. We just bolt the hands, even though it does reduce damage. You can see the ruby bolts are capped at 36 instead of 100. But it's still just faster for us to do that, which I find hilarious. Unfortunately, no purple from the second raid either, but I got a dark relic. Yay. Hey, Dragon Impling. Oh? I have my thing on, so it's hidden, so I don't know what it is yet. Okay, sure. That's fine. After contemplating it for a couple minutes there, I think the Dragon Hunter crossbow is bad for me. I don't think it does anything good, necessarily, compared to my Zerite crossbow. So, kind of unfortunate, would have much rather just a Dex, but it is cool to have, I guess. But I think we're gonna go and do more, because that was kind of lame. Now that we're, like, cruising through these chambers, they're way more fun. The first couple that we did were a little slow, and therefore a little frustrating, because we didn't really know what was going on, but these are so much better. Alright, last raid for now. No purple for me, unfortunately. But yeah, we both got to go do some real-life things, so that was fun while it lasted. 11,000 pure essence, that's actually really good, thank you. So, we're going to be going back to some Slayer for now, trying to get that 91 for Cerberus for all my boots upgrades, and essentially just waiting for my boy to be ready to do more raids later tonight. I would love to go back to Cox for a Dex, go back to TOA for a Fang, pretty much do anything fun ever, but yeah, I still want 91 Slayer, so here we are. I'm trying not to use too many points for skips right now. I'm trying to save them all for when I get to 91 to go and roll for some Hellhounds tasks, but some of these tasks are just a little bit slow, to say the least. You know, I can't say this is the best XP per hour killing Calphite soldiers here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, my strategy is still working brilliantly. When I turn on my prayer with Pray Melee and Eagle Eye on with my gear, my prayer lasts for about 3 minutes and 10 seconds, which means that every 3 minutes I can just let myself die, have my relic proc and kill everything around me, get full health and prayer again, and then just throw it back on and wait another 3 minutes. It's working out really well. I got a Drake's Tooth. Cool. I always forget Drakes actually have superiors. So give me an imbued heart, please. Oh, well. Another one. And there it is, a 91 Slayer. Let's go. Those superiors were exactly what I needed. 2 kills left on this task. and then I'm going to get myself a Hellhound task. And before I forget, I got 10 Brimstone keys from my Slayering, so I'm just going to start opening. The only thing I really care about, I think, is probably Dragon Arrow tips, Dragon Dart tips. Everything else, I mean, I guess coal might be useful. Gems, okay, sure. Alex, I guess I do need money still. I'm not a dirty fire sailor, so maybe that's okay. Alright, lots of iron. Okay, well, that kind of sucked. I got like 1,500 points here, so hopefully I can get a Hellhound's task relatively quickly. It is the only task I care about. Pretty much everything else is useless to me, so hopefully we get it. Alright, well, 51 Hellhounds. Not a lot of kills, but that's a start at least. Now, the real problem is, for some reason, Cerberus doesn't have any private instances, so I have to try and find a world that has even one open area, and thank goodness, because I've been world hopping for like 10 minutes. So here's the play. I'm going to go into the room, I'm going to turn on Prey Magic and Eagle Eye, and I'm going to do my thing where I do all the specs and whatnot, and hopefully not die to his combo, and then hopefully he just sort of dies before he can do anything. Very cool. So I've discovered some tech here. Similar to how you can stack multiple max hits with Berserker, you can do something kind of similar with the ZCB specs. So I'm going to try and demonstrate here. When I spec him here, his health should go down lower so that my Ruby Bolts don't hit 100s, but I'm going to get multiple 100 hits in a row, or 91s I guess, even though I shouldn't have. I don't really know how exactly. I guess it calculates it from the time you shoot, and it doesn't take into account the extra damage that's about to come in, but I can actually just absolutely nuke Cerberus, which is very fun. Hey, let's go! Honestly, the Eternal Crystal is probably the least useful boots upgrade. I'm not really sure about that, but it's just nice to have. I already got the boots, so I can go and make it right after this. Hey, let's go. I've got 9 kills left on the task, but as you can tell by the inventory, I kind of needed to go and bank, so I might as well go and make both of these boots while I'm here. The Pagations obviously are going to be amazing. Me being a range build, I've already got Ranger boots. I can just slap those two together. They can give me a bunch of experience. Actually, no, it didn't. Okay, well, cool. Pagations, let's go. And then I have Infinity boots with the Eternal Crystal. Get some of those on as well. Oh, yes. Honestly, the boot upgrades aren't even that important for me. Pagations are nice, but realistically, so much of my damage just come from specs. As long as I can hit, then it doesn't really matter. I guess the accuracy is okay. As far as Eternal boots go, I don't really mage anything other than TOA, but it will be useful in there. And Primordials at least give me some strength bonus, which is something I am lacking. So yeah, the boots aren't even that big of an upgrade, just something that's sort of a completion list type thing that I wanted to get done. Alright, there is the last of that Cerberus task. 2 out of the 3 crystals isn't bad, but we will be back here. Alright, well, we're back at raids. I'm specking the boss. I'm feeling good. The one thing that I want more than anything right now is a Fang. Maybe a Shadow, obviously, because that would be cool, but yeah, Fang would be good. It's already kind of late, and I'm probably going to be going to bed soon, and I still need to edit this video that you're watching right now. But I want to do some raids, I really want a Fang, and yeah, we're just going to send it. We are just cruising through this raid, which feels great. So much so that we're going to bump up the invocations pretty soon. Unfortunately, I still don't have a Fang, so until we get that, I think we're just going to stick with the 150s. Alright, well that was insanely fast. Can't wait to see the time on this one. 15:33, okay. And a purple! It's his! Let's go! Rats! Well, that's okay. He didn't have a light bearer yet, so that's actually okay. I forgot that the Soul Wars Zeal reset, and I haven't spent my tokens yet, so I'm spending a bunch of Zeal on Prayer that I already had from before. Thank you very much, Soul Wars, 96 Prayer. Another extremely quick and easy raid in the books, and I'm gonna get a Fang. Nope. Alright, and there is another raid in the books. 1543, not quite faster than another one, but still very quick. And we are going to get ourselves a Missouri body. Oh, there's a chest, and it's his. Damn. Yeah, he's got 3 fangs at this point, and I have none, so that kind of sucks. Alright, one more raid for the day. Unlucky. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to leave the video a like, and maybe leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. And tomorrow, we will continue with TOA. I'm gonna try and get that Fang, and I have a couple other things I want to do, but I'll save that for the next video. For now, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And a big thank you to all of my channel members, but a special thank you to my Tier 3 Big Spoon channel members, Alchemist BTW, Jack Staumer, Zach Martin, Luxitaire, Tony Adkins, and Dolph. Thank you guys, and thank you everyone on screen here for the support.